Right, so I fired this off because I wanted to push the development of the BeebSpriter along. So we've got some pull requests on the repo, which I'm going to apply on stream because I wanted to show people how pull requests work. So you've created a pull, you've done the development, and you've created a pull request on me to pull your changes into the repo. Now, as you can see, I've got the project on the screen, yeah? And merge panic alert, yeah. First thing I'm going to do is back up the directory just in case. As you can see, I've changed the project. So we've got a test column in now. So everything that we've done is now in test, yeah? So we need to test it before we put it on done, and then we'll get rid of it. We have some in progress, so we've got rotation in place, we've got the shift up and down with carryover, left and right with carryover. Right click on the collection to add all to the animation. The ability to zoom in on the sprite sheet form and add in recent file lists to the file menu. So they're the things that we've got a pull request for, and we've had some new stuff like flashing color support, where the BBC in mode 2, yeah, I think it's mode 2. Has a colour changing, so I think blue alternates with yellow and so on and so forth. I think add ST support. If you want to code it, mate, I don't mind. Colour transformation, so replacing one colour for another, doing a negative. There's also been importing images into it. So a web image. Challenge accepted. Importing images, so JPEGs or PNGs or stuff like that. Importing retro images, so from a Spectrum or C64. Convert the project to different graphic modes, and I thought that was a good one. So you have next week off, no worries. So to change the project from being a mode 2 to being, say, a mode 4, or vice versa, so like we've got with the thing, taking those graphics that we've got and creating mode 2 versions of them, yeah. The ability, auto zoom on resize. I've been looking at that, trying to work out the maths. Double clicking the animation list sprite and fires the editor. Been looking at that as well. It's a bit more in depth the way that it's been coded, I think. Have multiple animation collections in the animation studio. Export. Show the code before we export it. Yeah, can do that. Make the toolbar bit more intuitive, and export in kick format. So they're the things that we've got. Yeah. So first things first, let me back up the directory before I completely and utterly screw it up, just in case. I don't think it'll do any harm whatsoever, but I just want to do it just in case. Just in case. Let's do that. There we go. It's C# WinForms in .NET 6. I brought the .NET version to the latest one. I did a conversion before we started. Right. So, we have some pull requests. So, let me get back in. And let me go to the development branch on my machine. I'm hoping this is going to work, but we'll see. I'm just wondering if I should push my changes. I might push my changes first, hang on. Let me just push my changes. Right. Let's push my changes. There we go. So we should have a new branch. Yes, we do. Right, let me create a pull request for my changes. So not master development. Yeah, create pull request. There we go. So we should have. There's all the pull requests. Alright. So these are what we've got at the moment. So we've got one from Saucy, one from TwitchIgor. There's two in there for Phaze because he actually did 2 commits. Yeah, he's got 2 commits in there. And I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. We was on the phone for I don't know how long last night. And he'd spent 3 or 4 hours trying to fix the resizing problem. Yeah. So he was doing this. He was doing this. So he was trying to fix the resizing problem, right? And he'd spent 3 or 4 hours trying to get it to work, and I was typing to him, you know, just drag it and make it bigger, and he's going, I'm doing it, but it's not doing it. So we got onto a telephone call, and yeah, he was resizing the rename form, not the new sprite form. 3 hours. 3 hours. No, not the rename, the resize form. 3 hours he was doing that. He kept changing the resize form and then running it, and the new sprite form was exactly the same. Telephone call now. Yeah. I told him I was going to rib him to bits. I just couldn't stop laughing when I went, hey, buddy, why are you resizing the resize form? so ban you now. Nah. Right, so we're going to apply these pull requests one at a time, but I'm going to show you what a pull request gives the person you're pulling against, or pulling against. No, it's you're pushing via a pull request. So it's you're creating a request for me to pull from you, yeah? Oh, I ain't got a channel open, have I? Hang on. Just in case anybody wants to join, I've opened. There we go. I've opened the general channel. There we go. So if you want to join. Right. So we'll start with sources. So so we're going to start with sources. So this is to add all the sprites to the animation. Yeah. So this is what you get. This is what you get when someone creates a pull request on you. Yeah. So if you've got a repo and somebody's forked it and made a change and they've gone and said, I've done a change. Here you go. You know. I've done a change. Who's that? You know. Hey Andy. Hey Saucy.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Right. So this is what you see on a pull request.
That sounded worse than I sound.
That what?
What you see on a pull request.
That sounded worse than I sound.
That what?
Hey, Docster, welcome.
Very strange.
It's very strange. What being able to
talk?
talk?
I don't sound like that normally.
Yeah, you sound like that normally, mate. Right.
You sound like that normally, mate.
Bugger.
Right. So let's get back to this. So this is what a pull request you will see. So you'll see who's created it, which branch they want you to merge into your branch. So this is Saucy's branch. So he's merging the Saucier branch into my development branch. Yeah. And there's a comment, you know, and there is one commit. And you can look at the commit, but you can, you know, you could look at the commit itself because a pull request could be many commits and you might want to look at each commit individually. But seeing as he's only got one commit, we're going to look at the what files he's changed. So here we go. You can see these are the 3 files he's changed. So one is a designer file in .NET. So this is the partial class that builds the form. Yeah. Now when you look at it, it's here. Yeah. Now it's just a load of removes and reinsertions. It's an auto-generated file, so don't worry about it. This is the file that's the interesting one. So this is the file that is changed. So red means taken out, green means added in. Yeah. So he has redone my if statement. He's flipped it on its head. Yeah. Because the way I did it was saying if the animation preview is not equal to null, he's changed it to equal to null. So I think he's flipped it. Yeah. And just some other bits and pieces. Now this in the resx. Now the resx file is a file that contains all binary information. Yeah. Because all the files that are in a .NET project are all text-based. But a resx is a file that contains binary information. And you can see that if we go a bit further down. I wonder if it's got one in. There we go. So this is the start of the binary file. So it's encoded. I think it's base 64 encoding. I think that's what it is. But that is actually an icon. That is actually an icon in the system. Yeah. So when you've reviewed the changes and all that, you can, if you have any issues with the changes or anything like that, you can go back to the conversation and start adding comments to the pull request, which the person who's created it will get those a notification saying there's some comments. You know, I could write in a comment saying, are you sure the res X got changed? Yeah. Now we know it did because there was a massive auto-generated comment in there. That was the change. But it allows you, the developer, to talk to the person who's created the pull request if you've got any comments. Now the important thing is this. It says this branch has no conflicts with my development branch, which means that it should be able to merge quite happily. So we're going to do it. We're going to merge the pull request. Going to ask, yes, I'm going to confirm the merge. Done. No. So if we go into the development branch, I'm trying to remember what files got changed. What file got changed? It was that one, wasn't it? Sprite sheet form. We will see, hopefully we'll see, if I can find it, that change has got added. Oh, where was it? Well, you believe me anyway. Just after add sprite to animation. Oh, I can't search. I should have took note to the numbers. Never mind. There. There it is. That's the change. Now, I've applied that, right? I've applied that to my repo. So if I go into here now and change back to development. So I've now changed my local branch back to development, and I can do a fetch, and what that should do, it should look in the remote and say, oh look, there is a change. Yeah, there is a change. So I can then go pull, and that will pull those changes to me. Yeah. So now I'm in the development branch. If I run BeebSpriter, we should see that menu item. So I assume it's a right-click Saucy, yeah? I assume it's right-click. I presume it's a right-click, yeah, mate? There we go. So we've got the new menu. Hi Proton, welcome. So we've got the new menu, add sprites to the animation preview, so we'll do it. And there we go. So we'll run it. So now you guys, because I've merged that now into development, when you guys now log into your forked branch, it should let you know that your fork is now behind. So you've got to be in the development branch on your fork, but it should let you know now that you're behind because I've just updated my development branch. Yeah. So let's do the others as well. Let's do the others. So what's the next one in this? Let's go to the top. Pull requests. Right, what's next? Right, adding recent files. So let's do it again. So this is a PhysGog update. So it's checking for conflicts. We have conflicts. Hey SP, welcome, welcome. So we have conflicts. Oh dear. So what's changed? What did he change? Oh, it's the beeb. Is it the regex again? Yeah. Oh, it's the designer. Let's have a look. Right. Right, this doesn't help. This doesn't help because the name is exactly the same. Guys, we're gonna have to name these things properly. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's changed on that? Oh, it's added the add range. Yeah. Image, right, hang on. Let's go back and let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Right, I think these are two files. These are two things that have been added, yeah? But I just, oh guys, we've got to name these things better. Got to name these things better. Right. So we need that. We need that. Now it's complaining because Saucy added the all sprites. So what's different on this? What did you say it was? Item scaling. That. Right. But other things have changed as well, hasn't it? See, we've got different padding, different size. Where's the naming convention? Yeah. So, right, we're going to take a hit, right? We're going to take a hit because we can always roll back if we need to. So, we're going to add the recent files because that's got one extra property in, yeah? And we'll see what else it's going to do. Now, what's different with this? What's different with that? It's just the size. The sizes have changed, haven't they? You don't need image size as it is to do with the screen. What, you mean this? Right. Okay, okay. Alright, let's start this again. So you're saying that all the dimensions change because you got a 4K screen? Right, okay. So let's do that. Use the developer section on this, but well, right. So the only thing that's here is this, is the image sizing. That's the only thing that's changed. So we should be able to just then keep that, yeah, and then we just do that, yeah, and keep the sizes right. So that means this hasn't changed. It's just changed because the size changed, yeah. So we don't need to worry about that, yeah. Shout at me if I'm getting this wrong. That means right. Let's do that. So anything that's size related we'll abandon, yeah. So basically we're just manually taking out what we don't want because Git can't auto resolve. Right. So these are just size issues. That means I'm going to have the same problem with Phaze then because he's got a 4K screen. Cool. Every size has changed. Hey Phaze, I think your pull requests are going to do the same sort of thing as this. Right, what's this? Oh, this is recent files, okay. So it's that. That's the only thing I want to lose. I sort of told him. I mean, you can join my Discord audio chat and just tell him, mate. I sort of told him. While I'm concentrating on this. Right. So I need... Oh, that size has changed. So we don't need that. This is your new stuff. And I presume this is as well. Yeah?
Hopefully you can hear me now.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, somehow my mic had got muted. I didn't know.
So let's right. So we need to put that there. Get rid of that. I think that's resolved that. Oh, merging. Who'd have thunked it? And here's me thinking that everything would be easy. All you guys with 4K screens should be banned. Yeah. Never mind. So try and keep the original sizes. Hopefully there ain't many more to go. Yeah. Hey Gary. Zendar, welcome. I do apologise if I'm not paying attention to chat because I'm trying to figure this out. What's going on there? Oh, that's just resized, isn't it? That's just resized. That's the new stuff there. You've been hiding in the shadows. Okay. More than welcome. Right. This is the downside of Git. This is the downside. Oh, we've got another one. So we'll do that. Get rid of that. And that. Oh, this is where we find out if it works or not. How many more? Oh, we're near the bottom. Near the bottom. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's just resizing, isn't it? That's just resized the original. And then we've got the add all. That's a new thing. But the rest is just resizing, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Yeah. We'll need them, and we'll need them. Okay. Why? I don't understand why this was inserted. System security policy. But we'll leave it in. I don't know why it was in, but we'll leave it in. Is that the only one? Oh. Oh, there's an extra file bit, an extra line being added. Oh, never mind. Well, I'm going to take it out. Right, so. Let's just make sure. Right. Markers resolved. And we will mark this one as resolved as well, I think. Because I think we've just got rid of them. Yeah, markers resolved. Right, let's commit the merge. Oh, you can search. Yeah. Well, it said there was no more conflict, so. Right, let's merge it. Right, here we go. Confirm merge. Right, let's go back into mine. Going to development. Going to here. We're in development, so we'll just do fetch. There we go. We've got 3 incoming. So, one is the conflicts resolution. Do a pull. There we go. And we should run it, and then we should have, when we open files, we should end up with a recent list. We haven't got to yours yet, mate. I'm doing one at a time. So here we go. Open OSK test. So have we still got the all? Yep. So we still got that. That's still working. And where's the? Oh, does it only appear when you run it? Where's the recent? What did we do wrong? What did I do wrong? Right. Where's the recent list? Alright then. Okay. Why did that not go in? Right, let's see if we've got that. So it's doing the recent. Right, let's put a breakpoint in there. Let's see if it is doing the recent, yeah? So, debug. What am I? 11 and 10. Okay. So 11 goes in. So that didn't add anything. Right, let's see. Right, here we go. Recent files. Right, let's put a breakpoint there. Let's see if it's adding the files. So this is doing the load. So F11. So we go in, setting it up. Recent files equals the menu. Okay. And going to update menu. So it knows the recent file menu is there. It knows it's there. Right, sprite list is 0, so it's not going to go. It's not going to go through that. All right. So file open that. So now it's going to add. So we should be adding. So where's it adding it? Right. So we've got a file name. While does the sprite list contain file name? No, it doesn't. Oh, it says it does. Oh, it does. So it does know about it. So it moves it. And then inserts it. And then does the update menu. So we should now have a sprite list count of 1, which we do. Then it adds it to the creates a menu item, adds the menu click to the click event, and then adds it to the recent file menu. Does that error? Right, recent file menu. So the recent file menu is there. But it's not showing up there.
I think it's just an internal list at the moment, Docster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the class here, so I didn't even look at the class to. Oh, we're in the class anyway. So it's just storing it. How is it saving it? It's not. Right, okay, so does this only work when you're running it? Does it only remember when you're running it? So if I open...
Yeah, I think you mentioned that in Discord.
Right, hang on. So I've just opened that. Let's open another one. But the menu's not on the screen. The menu's not there. Ugh. So it's got to be in here. I've screwed something up in here. In here. Lines 48 and 49. Hang on. No, it's there. Tool strip item 3. That was an item separator. 49. Yeah, that's there. $190. Let's look at 190. Well, it's certainly in the initializer, so it's not being added to the menu for some reason. 'We'll have to game to have a look at it. Why is it not showing in the menu? Well, that's not the one I want to be in. That's the one. Why is it not showing in there? I thought... Let's have a look. Where's the Beeb channel? There we go. Let me just have a look what he put in. Right, so it should be underneath export to Beeb. It should be under export to Beeb, so why is it not there? Right, let me... We're looking for... Where is it? That. 195. That was in there, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's the menu item, yeah? So why is it not in the menu? Ugh. I need to search for that. I don't understand why this are not in the menu. I don't understand why it's not there. Right, that's not in there. No, mate. I mean, it knows the menu items that is there because it's populating it. But the problem is it's not showing it on the screen, and I'm just wondering: is there a connection missing from the menu, the menu strip? Because the menu strip should have. Right, it's the file one, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, it's the file one. It's the file menu strip. Right, so we need to look for that. Let's look for that. Right, the file menu strip, ads. Here we go. I bet it's here. Export to beeb. Yeah, it's there. It's missing the link. Right, that's line 98. Did I screw up line 98? Yes, I did. Here. Right, so let me just do this and I'll show you what I mean. Right. Oh, I've copied the wrong thing, didn't I? We're looking for file strip. See, this says it didn't get changed. So we're going to add it. We're going to add it, right? So what we need to do is we need to add the item. So this, no, not that. It was 190, wasn't it? 190. Right, so we need Oh, hang on. What have we got? Item. Right, item 1's in there, and then exit. Right, okay. So we need that. After that. And then we need 190. I've gone too far. That and this. This is how it stitches it all together. That's how it stitches it all together. Right, so there we go. There we go. Right, so right, let's take these off. There we go. So we should be able to go back to that and it loads it in. There we go. Right. Save. Oh.
Now you just need to get it to remember it between sessions.
I know how to do that, mate. I know how to do that. Right, let's just do this. Right. Yeah, Jason say what I'm thinking of is doing a JSON save in the application config under the user section. That should do it. That should do it. Right. Well, there you go. There's an example on how not to how not to merge. Now yeah, this is probably going to cause conflicts now, but I'm going to send it up there anyway. Let's push it. Let's push it up there. Because I think we're going to have more of this. Because I think Phaze has a 4K machine as well. So let's go to the pull request. And who's next? Oh yes, here we go. The 6-hour trek on how to resize a dialog box. But it says there's no conflicts. Okay, no conflicts. Confirm. Right, let's go in here. Let's do a fetch on the development branch. Let's do a pull. Right, so now we should have... What's wrong with 800 with 600? Exactly, mate. Exactly. All these posh people with big monitors. Right, so what Phaze fixed... Right, let's take that breakpoint out as well. What Phaze fixed was the new dialog box. So, new sprite. There we go. And also, you had another one in there, didn't you? You had another one in there. What else did you fix? Oh, the rename. That was it. The rename. So we've got a sprite there. So rename. There we are. It's now sorted out. So we'll rename it to make sure it still works. There we go. Right. Another pull request. That was an easier one. Right. Add in left and right. Oh. I bet there's going to be conflicts. No! Great! Yes! No conflicts. Get in there.
Mamma mia! Here we go again. OSK! Read my message.
Oh, you fixed export. How long did it take you? 5-6 hours this time? I told you I was going to rib it. I was going to rib you to bits for that. Right. Let's see. What has he done? So we've got a new enum. Oh, we got some resource changes. Oh, he's added some icons. Nice. And these are the icons. Okay. Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's add it and see what it does. Right. Merge pull. Confirm. There we go. So, as we've done before, so we're in the development branch locally, link to the development branch remotely, do a fetch, which then goes and looks and it says, oh, there's some changes. Do pull. I think you can, mate, but I'm trying to teach GitHub as well. Yeah, because people may want to use GitHub with other tools like VS Code or Eclipse or I've run out of editors. They're the ones I know. 4 hours on import first, yeah. Right. So that has now come. So we should have now the ability to shift. We should now have the ability to shift. So let's open my test file. And let's grab that. Here we go. So Control, Alt, and Left. All right then. Control, Alt, and Left. All right. So Control, Alt, and Right. Control, Alt, and up, and down. There we go. I'm going to have to book my ideas up because I've done no pictures of it. I'm going to have to book my ideas up. Right. What's the next pull request? Right. Phaze101. Here we go. Oh, the export dialog box. Right. Have we got any... Oh, it's today. That's today. Right, okay. Let's merge. Go into here. Fetch. Ooh. It says there's not been any changes. No, it says there's not been any changes. Okay. It says it's not done anything. I don't know why that. I mean, it's merged it. Apparently, it's merged it, but I don't know why. I mean, it's merged it, but it hasn't fixed the export. But, I mean, why are all these files changed? Has it merged into master? Oh! I've got to protect this. How can I roll back a commit? I can roll back a commit, can't I? Should be able to roll back a commit, yeah? Can I not do it from here? Oh. Right. Why is that not... Why is that not... Why did that not get rid of that commit? I've just told it to revert. Yeah, but can I can I re-merge those pull requests? That's the thing. Come on, I want to stash the changes. Because I rolled back. Come on. Oh, there we go. What? 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 Right. Well, I'll be able to reapply these pull requests that have been closed. No. Right, as that reverted it. Well, really cocked that up now. I think the master came down. I think the master came down. I mean, let me just run it. I'm in master now. Yeah. For some reason, it's now. For some reason, it's saying now that everything's untracked. It's saying everything's untracked. It's like it's reverted the initial commit. Well, this is just an absolute mess now. Well, let's do this. See. Oi, John, pay attention to chat. No, because I've got branches, and yeah, I see it. I've got branches, and if I mean, I backed it up, but I think the repo in Git is screwed. Oh, what is going on? Oh, what is going on? That hasn't got the animation, in it, the zoom in it.
But it has got the up, down, left, right.
Has it?
I think. Maybe I missed it.
Yeah, it's not got the animation. It's I've
Oh, it's just got the flips.
yeah. Oh dear. Gonna regret doing this. Right. Oh dear. I knew I would regret doing this. This was taken before I did the commit, wasn't it? Is that done it? Or did it error? Oh, it's erroring. Ugh. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this mess. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this mess. Oh, don't need to be there, do I? Where are we? Right, we're on master. Right. Okay. I'm not doing anything with that. Right, let's see. Right, this should be my rotate and my zoom. All right, Gary. Yeah, right, okay. So here, okay. I don't know why you changed. Right. So we're in master now. Sorry, we're in development. So we should have those changes that have been applied. Yeah. And we should have... Right. We should have that's been fixed. Yeah. And that's been fixed. Yeah. Right, we are back. We are back. Next time I'm going to make sure it's going to development, not master. So pull requests that are going to master, I'm going to kill off. Phase. Try remember to send it to development, not master, yeah? I think we're back to how we are. We've got some commits that are doing a revert. You know, if I go into master, we've got a revert. Right, so I am in master. I need to go into development. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna screw me up when I try and merge. Right. Let's do... So this is my rotation. So this is going to get added to development. So this is my rotation and zoom. Yeah, the one I've just done. So... And there's commit, there's conflicts. Oh, you are joking. I tried to make sure there wasn't.
Mamma mia! Here we go again. OSK! Read my message.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. I use DevOps, yeah? So, but my team know never to do a pull request against master. Right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I'll have a look at what Kenneth said. I don't see any difference between those two except for this. I don't know why they've changed. I mean, I did this request. I don't know why they've changed. So I'm deleting that because nothing. I haven't touched that. Let's go back to the top. Next. I have no idea why that's changed. No idea. I know what I've changed and I haven't changed that. I haven't changed that either. Cool, that's a big one. Button, colour note. Right, none of those. 7, 15, 14, 10. Right, none of those. I don't know why that's been changed, but apparently it's been changed for some reason. No, that's all right, mate. That's all right. You know, I've got it. I've got it sorted. Right, they're new stuff. That's new stuff. That's new stuff, and we need to keep all that. That's new stuff, and we need to keep all that because that is Physgog's done. Right. Oh, is it still saying there's... Oh, right, okay. Where's that? Oh, I have no idea why this has been put in there. No idea why this has been put in there. Right, let's just make sure none of it's mine. Yeah, there's nothing in there that's mine. Right, has that done it? Markers resolved. Right, next one. Sprite editor. Okay, what's wrong with that one? Only one conflict. Okay, we must have been at it. Right. Well, that's my code. Right, we need to keep all of that. So that's my code, and we also need to keep PhysGog's code, which is here. And that's why it was having a conflict, because I've put it in the same place, which is can't be out. Right. ResX. Right, it's easier for me to delete mine out than to delete all that. I don't know why it's putting it in there. So is that the only one? Right. How many conflicts in this? 4. I bet it's this again. Yeah. Right, let's get rid of all that. Keep that. What's the next one? Oh, cobblers. Well, that we need to keep. That we need to keep, but I don't know why we need to have this in there. Right, that we need to keep. That needs to go. I'm going to leave the this in there for the moment. Next. Yeah, we need that, and we need all of that. Markers resolved. Right, so if I change to... Right, I haven't done a fetch, so my stuff shouldn't be here. My stuff shouldn't be here, which is not. Right, so this will be the test to see if it works. So if we do a fetch now, so run development, do a fetch, then pull. And then do this, we should have all... Oh. Oh, right, okay. Well, that didn't pop up. That's alright. Grab that. And we will do that. Right. Right, okay. So it's missing the reference. It's missing the reference for that, so where would that be? Well, it would help me if I was looking in the right designer form. Right. Uh, 447. 447. Well, it's there. Right, there are all the menu items. It is never assigned. But it is, it's here. And here. Oh, hang on, is there 2 in there? There's 2? Oh no, that's label. That's label. I don't know why that's not building. That looks right. It builds. TB zoom level is null. Okay. Let's have a look in my... that one. Oh, come on. Whatever. Right, let's see if we've got any differences here. So we know about that. Did we have that in development? Yes. So it's not that. Oh, hang on. Line 77. There we go. That's the problem. That's the problem. There we go. Still got the recent files. The export's still bust because Phaze needs to do a proper pull request. Right, is the rotation still on? I haven't done a shortcut for the rotation. Maybe I need to do a shortcut for the rotation as well. Oh. I bet you that's the same thing. I bet you that's the same thing. So it's going to be around there, line 100. Right, let's commit this. So I'm still in development. Right, let's go back to my sprite rotation. So line 100. So I'm looking for there's flip. I think it's that. Let's do rotate. Right, so that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Right, okay. So it's line 42. I reckon we're missing lines 42, 43, 44. Right, let's go back to development. Yep, we are. That's me screwing up the merge. But we're still missing the transform. Hang on. We're still missing the transform. Right, so where's the menu? Let's get in there. Oh, I don't want that one. I want that one. What did I call that? Transform tool strip. Menu item. Transform tool strip menu item. There. Now I think that's in development. I think I copied that across. Yes, I did. Right, so I'm missing the command. I'm missing the line where it adds that menu item into the thing. So if I do that, we should find where it's added. Which is there. Which is there. Right. Line 96. Let's go to development. Is that line there? Yeah, it's not there. So there's tool strip item 6 and then shift left. There's shift left. So I'm missing all of that. So I'm missing all of this. 195. So we'll stick it in there just for now. Right, let's see if it comes up. That doesn't bode well. No, it don't. Right, so I must be missing something else. So if this is adding the tool strip, so this is adding the tool strip here. So I need to find where that's been added. Right. Right, let's look for that. We should find it in a list somewhere. There. 126. So it's in the edit menu. Was in the edit menu, wasn't it? Yeah, in between selection, tool strip and tool strip 1. That is not rotating. Oh, hi Stack Bats. It's calling it twice. What the? It's calling it twice. Shift. Oh, that's going to get moved. That's going to get moved. It shouldn't be there for kickoff. But it's calling it twice. Here, rotation. Right. This is strange. I don't know why that on my where I've done it, it works, and on this one it doesn't. But it seems to be calling it twice. Right, so there's the first time. There's the second time. Oh, it won't find it in there. I want that one. Well, there's one. There we go. There's two. Right. That's the first one, 194. That's the one I added, wasn't it? And there's the same one at 250. Right, let's get rid of the 194. Let's get rid of this one, because we've got it in twice. Right, now it's once. There we go. I need to put shortcuts on here, don't I? Everywhere else has got shortcuts. Control Alt. What key code should we put on it? Yeah, we need to add icons as well, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Right, is that my... Yes, it is. Right, have we got short... Where do we attach the shortcuts? Shortcut keys. I bet that's it, isn't it? So what we're saying, Control Alt plus to go clockwise and minus to go anti-clockwise. All right then. Plus, where's plus? Must be that one there. No, it ain't. There's no plus. Oh. Oh, because plus is
Plus shifted.
shifted, isn't it? Plus is shifted. Yeah. Hang on. Control. I wonder if we do shift, if plus will come up. No.
Can you just do Control Shift Control Alt equals?
Oi, John, pay attention to chat. OEM plus OEM. Okay, if that's what you think it is, okay, we'll try it. So OEM plus to go clockwise, yeah, and then anti-clockwise OEM minus. So Control Alt OEM minus then. Alright then, let's try that. Save. See what it says. I don't have to consider this when I'm doing web development. All these shortcuts. Don't even have to think about it. It's just tab orders. Right, okay, let's see. Alright then. Control Alt plus. Alright then. I just don't like it saying OEM plus. I just don't like it saying OEM plus. That's a... Right, let's merge that in. Right, so let's push them up. Right, outgoing, push. Right, they should be in now here. That's merged. I was going to say, that's merged. So code. Sprite editor. Designer. 250 something, wasn't it? Or have I passed it? Yeah, I passed it. Must have done. Why doesn't it find? Let's do clockwise. Clockwise. Oh, it doesn't find anything on here. I have opened the right one. Hello. Right, where is it? Where did I put it? I need to remember where I put all these things. Let's move over. Move up. Do draw. Fill. It's got to be around here somewhere. Resize. Had to click. Oh, where did I put it? It's somewhere near the bottom. It's got to be. No. No. Let's go back in here. Where did I put it? What? View code. 1800. That doesn't go up to 1800. That's because I'm in master like a plank. There we go. Yep, that's done. That's done it. So that means the designer will only have the one in there now. 200 and something, wasn't it? There it is. Yeah, there's only the one instance because 190.95, wasn't it? It's gone. Yeah. Right. Well, that was painful. That was painful. We was doing all right, and right, guys. If you've got it on your computer, load up VS Code. Oh, well, go into Git and see if your fork says it's out of date. Because if you go on to the development branch on your fork, does it say it's out of date?
Mine says I'm 7 commits behind the master. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the development one you want. Yeah, it's the development branch, not the master branch. Because that master branch has got a load of commits because of all the problems that we've had.
Yeah, my branch says 1 ahead and 6 behind.
Your development branch is 1 ahead and 6 behind.
Yeah.
That means you've done a commit.
Possibly, yes.
Right, so you should still be able to pull the changes. You should still be able to pull the changes. But the problem is you might have a merge conflict. You don't know. So you shouldn't really be doing any commits on the development branch. You should be creating branches off the development branch and doing that, like I've got with. I've got 2 branches that does the animation preview zoom and the rotation. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my own branch, my sorcerer branch.
Oh right, so that's probably the one ahead then.
Yeah,
because
I started writing some stuff and then I probably had to take it back out.
Well, it won't. It will probably sync with your forked repo, but it won't come back to me because it'll need to be a pull request. But you should be able to.
I'll take it out because it's stuff you've already done for rotate or zoom or whatever.
No, Docster, you're supposed to. If you fork the repo, you should see the development branch as well. So you create a branch off the development branch, not the master. And then when you do the pull request, you create a pull request on my development branch from your branch that you've just created. So let's say you create a branch called Docster1, yeah? you would create a pull request from Docster 1 onto my development branch. Yeah, buddy. Hey? You alright? Right, guys, I'm just going to take him out because he's just woken up and I won't be a second, yeah? I'll start the game. Right, Docster. Have you cloned your forked repo locally? Docster? I assume you have. You've only forked it the master. Well, in Git, if you do that, do you see a development branch? Right. Now, have you cloned it to your hard drive? The repo, your forked repo. Yes, that's right. So in Visual Studio, you should have the project open then if you've cloned it locally, yeah? So if you've done that, then you should be able to click to the master branch, right? And I'll show you how to do that if you've done it. Right. Once it's cloned, then open it up in VS Code, in Visual Studio, or VS Code, whichever you're using. Right, because what we're going to do is I'm going to get you to click on this Git Changes tab once you've opened the project up. And then I'm going to get you to click on this thing at the top here. Now mine says 13 incoming, yeah? Yeah. I'll wait. I do have a Discord audio chat channel open if you want to talk. Come on, buddy. You've only got one more step to go. There you go. You alright? You feel a lot lighter now you've had a haircut, hey? It's your birthday soon, isn't it? It's your birthday soon. Right. Have you clicked the tab Git Changes? And then click the outgoing and incoming. It should get you to this screen, yeah? If you open up your the remote, the Origin remote, and right click on development and do checkout, that will clone that branch to your local one, because you've probably only got master on locally, which is this. But if you do checkout, that will then put the checkout branch here. The development branch there. Now, once you've done it, down here should say development. So I'm going to move it to development. Oh. Undo changes. So I'm going to go back to development. And so when you've right-clicked on the remote and done checkout, that should give it you locally, and you should have moved to it here in this drop-down. Should be development. Then you then create a branch from the development branch, and basically you hit this, you get this dialog box. And you click, make sure development is highlighted, and you click new branch. So I need to create a new branch because I am going to do what am I doing? I'm doing this, the code export viewer, right? So let me put this. Right, so I am now doing that, and I'm going to put it into in progress. And what I'm going to do is then I create a branch in here dedicated to do the export code viewer. Yeah. Now it's complaining because I've put spaces in, so I normally do that. There you go. So export code viewer, and it's based on the development branch. And if you keep that ticked, it actually automatically takes you to your new branch. So if I do create now, there you go. I have now got a new branch called export code viewer. So this branch is dedicated to do all that code. Yeah. Are you still with me? You are on Docster branch. Well, there you go. There you go. So that now means you can do all changes in that branch, right? But the development branch is still in the state of the repo, right? Because once you finish doing your development on Docster branch, then you would push it to your fork. You would push it to your fork. Yeah. And then you would so let me try and simulate it. So if I go to sprite rotation, you then in your branch you can then create a pull request. Yeah. So I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to complete it, right? And the important thing is when you click it, the important thing is change this from master to development. That is what you've got to do. That is what you've got to do. So you're going from, yes, like sprite rotation to, for me, sprite rotation to development. Now it's not showing me anything because I've already done it. Yeah, I've already done it. But yours would be Docster to development. Yeah, and that's what you need. What's what you need to do when you're creating pull requests. Is you need now. Kenneth went and said, "Oh, I've got to scroll right back, right back. If you want development to be the default branch, you can change that in settings on GitHub." Right, okay, settings. Oh, right, okay. Default branch. So, oh. That's just renaming. Oh. How? Right. The default branch is considered the base branch repo against... What's this then? Switch to another... Oh, switch to another branch. Okay. So choose another branch to use as the default branch. Okay. Development. Update. Right. Changing your default branch can have unintentional consequences that can affect new pull requests and clones. Do I want to do that? I understand that, but I can't sue Git if it goes wrong. Oh dear. Oh, Palpatine, do it, do it. Oh. Oh, I really don't want to. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Right. So hopefully now, yeah, right. So it's defaulting to the development branch, but the master branch is still there, which is still the production, the final one. So now all pull requests should default to that. So let me go to there. Now it knows that that's been done. And it knows that that's been done. Because it's behind. So these are behind. Yeah. So hopefully now when you create a pull request on me, it should default to development. Yeah. Hopefully. Now, I really wanted to do some renaming of these control names. Oh, but I know that if I do some renaming, it's going to screw everybody up. But Phaze, Gog, welcome back. Question, right? Why did you put the shifting code for the sprite in the editor when you could have put it in the sprite object? And then we could have used it anywhere. Because I've put the rotation code in the sprite object. Is there a reason why you left it in the editor? Okay. Right. Before I do anything, I'm going to do this. Right. That's our default state with everything pulled. Well, I was just thinking because if it's in the sprite, it means we can do, if we decide that we want sprites elsewhere, that we can do it in there. I just noticed that you'd put it in the editor, that's all. I mean, you've maybe it's, oh, I didn't do the add history. Oh, I didn't do the add history. I ought to put the add history in. Because this is me. But I didn't do the add history. Oh, maybe I should. Oh, and I didn't do that either. Ah! Right. I need to put them in. You can delete the repository from your Git site, yeah? You can delete, but you can't delete the master branch, no. The master branch is there for a reason. That is the main branch. That is the branch that when we release this program, the master branch will contain the code for the release, yeah? The development branch contains the code of the current development cycle. Yes, I noticed that, mate. I noticed that. But I was going to move that as well. I was going to move that as well. Because anything that's related to the sprite should be in the sprite object. Because I'm even thinking of moving the drawing, the sprite drawing routine into the sprite object. And then you can use it in the sprite sheet form. And any other form, any other control that you need to draw the sprite. Yeah? Because at the moment, the sprite drawing routine is being copied in two places. So, you know, I call it normalizing, yeah? Because not everybody understands the concept of object orientation. Not everybody understands that. And I completely understand that, yeah. But I think this was written quick and dirty, yeah. And I think we might need to do a bit of tidying up to make it more reliant, because there is a sprite sheet class as well, and I think we can put some stuff in the sprite sheet class as well. I mean, a very clever use of the circular stack. Making a circular stack, very clever, that holds all the history. So when you do an undo, I thought it was very clever, that. But there are other things that I'm thinking. It's like I want to reorganize the files, you know, like what we've done, you and I. You've created an internal class. Well, the beeb palette, the circular stack, the sprite sheet, and the sprite classes are all internal. They should be in that internal. But if I move them, it's going to screw everybody up. Yeah. So what I might do is, once we've finished the development cycle, I might do the reorganization of the file structure then, and then merge it into master, so at least it's all organized. But I do want to sort out the names. The names are driving me mad. You know, menu item 1. Really? But we've got there. So if you go into my GitHub and go projects. Oh, that's the thing. Hang on, issues. We need to close some of these, don't we? Right, this one is done. This one is done. But we need to put the things in test, don't we? Hang on. Right, so this has been done and it's now in test. This has been done and now in test. This has been done and is in test. That has been done and is now in test. The ability to have yeah, that's done because I've done it, is in test. Add recent file list, that's in test. Right, so these are all in test. And Phaze has done 2 of the issues. So can I mark them as now in test? Let's have a look. Issues. Oh, I can put them in that project. Oh, wicked. Link to a pull request. Oh, it's a bit late now. Can I say it's in test?
Set its status.
Yeah. Where's its status? Aha. Here we go. In test. Good spot there, Saucy. Good spot. Right. So that's that one. Let's do the others as well. So rename. That one's been done. So let's select the project and put the, so it's in test. Right. So they're those 2. The export still hasn't been done yet. So now if I go to projects, they should be in there, yeah? Oh, get in there. Look at this. Get in there. Now we're starting to use Git properly. Failed to push to the remote repository. Oh, wow. Okay. You don't see any error in the output window? All right. So you don't... Hang on. Oh, it's... Because the error normally comes in here. It tells you what the problem is when it fails to do a sync or something like that. Unless there's... I wouldn't know, mate. I mean, Phaze had the same problem yesterday. He couldn't push to his repo. We had to delete the repo and start again. We had to delete his forked repo. We had to delete his local project, get rid of the whole thing, and start again. So he forked it again. Then he cloned it to his computer, and then we got him to check out development and then create the branch. And then after that, it was fine. So somewhere along the line, it got messed up. So that's what we had to do with Phaze yesterday. Delete the forked repo out of his Git. Delete the local project altogether, the whole thing, the directory, the lot, and then refork it, and then reclone it, and then create the branch. So maybe that's something you might have to do, mate. So, if you go into the projects, you'll see... Oh, I'm going to take that. Before anybody else takes it, I'm taking that one. Because that's going to be linked. That's going to be linked with the viewer, the export code viewer. It's going to be linked. So I'll take that. So these are enhancements that we've put in. So if you want to tackle one, let me know and I can put your name in it and I'll move it into in progress, yeah? So then no one else will have work on it, yeah? Because I don't want two people working on the same thing, because that's going to be a waste. So if you say to me, John, I'd like to do the animation collections, then I will assign you that task and you can get on with it, yeah? But what I will do though is I am going to, and I don't, this is no disrespect, Fizzgog, this is no disrespect, but I'm going to create an issue because we have an issue. Right, so recent file list does not remember the files after, does not remember files, there we go. Recent file list loses the information about files being opened after the program has been closed. Needs persistence. Needs persistence. Creating. Alright, because the recent file list is great, but as soon as you close the program, it loses it. Yeah, that's fine, mate. Well, it's in the issue now, so if somebody wants to tackle that, then I will put a comment in saying that they've got that. So let's put some labels on it. So it's a bug, and let's give it the project there, and we'll put it into to do. Because no one's picked it. But if somebody picks that, if somebody wants to do that, then we will do that. Yeah, they can do that, and I'll assign it to them. So we should have that now in the to-do list. Yes, we do. Right. So Well, that's how I was going to do it, mate. But if no one wants to take it on, I'll do it. But what I was going to do, I was going to store it in the application settings, but under the user profile. So if let's say if it's a computer that is shared, at least the second person would have a different list. So it would be under the user profile. Oh, you'd do the same, yeah. So, right, how is everybody? Because this was meant to be a small stream, and it's now 3 hours. And I haven't even. I was going to start another one of these codes. I was going to start coding one of these things because these two are linked. So what I was thinking was to work out the kick format and then create the viewer to do the, because one of the things that I want to put in, yeah, on this is on the export. Now the export's not going to work because the form's the wrong size. Yeah, let me sort that out. Turn away, Phaze. Turn away, Phaze. Don't look. Don't look. don't look. Let's see if that's done it. Yeah, that's done it. Right. Go on, back you go. Back you go. There we go. Right. Is that 3 hours Phaze or me? Because Phaze took 3 hours to try and figure out how to resize a form. Because he was resizing the wrong one. Oh dear. Sorry, Phaze. Sorry. I still think it's funny. Right. Right. Here, if you remember, where the system exports as a binary, but there's no option to export it as text. You know, the .byte array. Sorry about that. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Because of course the BBC guys will want to still be able to export in beeb assembler, yeah. So we'll keep that code, and I might just add the assembly export as beeb assembler as well. But I also want to do the kick version as well. And I want to give both ways of doing it. Fine, binary files are great, yeah? Binary files are great, but some people like to embed the assembly version of the binary file into the code and not have binaries lying about. So I think that's something that's I want to put in there. So I mean, that's an enhancement, isn't it? That's really an enhancement. All right, let's put a new one in here. I'll grab that one as well. Because it's all linked. It's all linked. And so yeah, and it gives the option, and also makes it a lot better. Now I've got to figure out what all this means. So I will have to figure out what all that means, all this stuff. Well, I know what this means, but this I'm not too sure about. But I want to be able to when you do this I'm thinking of doing it on the export options, that you have another window here, like Docster's. Hang on, am I allowed to show it, Docster? Am I allowed to show it? Oh, you put it in BeebM anyway, didn't you? BeebSpriter. Did you put it in BeebSpriter? Or was it in streams? Hang on. Or was it or did you just DM it me? I don't know where did you put it? I don't know where you put it. The image. Oh, it was in the last stream. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, what it does, it will show how the assembly code will look when you do the export. So as part of the settings, it will be a binary export. Did I bookmark it? I can't remember, mate. I can't remember. I have so many bookmarks. I really need to organise all this lot. It's fine, mate. It's fine. Not to worry. Not to worry. But yeah, so I want to be able to export in both binary and assembly, and I also want to make the labels work for us as well. Because at the moment, the labels that they pump out for Beeb Assembler, I'm not messing with, right? I'm leaving it as it is. But I think the labels can be more helpful. Sort of. I don't know what I've got an idea. I've got an idea what I want. That I want the exporter to do, because it drives me nuts in the current project. Descriptive, yes, descriptive. It needs to be more descriptive. It also needs to be more worker-outerer. Yeah, it needs to be more worker-outerer, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. Because when we export, we get this sort of thing, yeah? We get this sort of thing. Open with Notepad. We get this sort of thing, yeah? But what I want, right, is bullet 1. So label. So what I want it to do is do dot label bullet 2. Well, no, what I want it to do is, yeah, dot label bullet 2 equals 0, yeah? So that's the 0. Then on bullet 3, I want it to do dot label bullet 3 equals bullet 2 plus offset. Yeah? I want it to do that. I want it to make it a bit more worky outery. Yeah? Because then you can reference bullet 2, bullet 3 in lookup tables, not like I'm doing at the moment, having to work out the offsets for all the different ones. So that's what I want. That's what I want to do. Is I want to make sure that the labels are descriptive as well as helpful. Yeah, as well as helpful. So that's. But I'm gonna leave the way this is for the Beeb assembler. I'm not going to touch that. They're used to that sort of thing, but I think it could have been made better, sort of thing. Because we know what the size is, yeah. We know what the size, because it's here. That's your offset. So this would be bullet 3 would equal bullet 2. But that's what it should be saying. And that's what I want. That's what I want the kick version to do. Is, you know, it has all these things. It has all this self working out. I mean, the height and width have to be there as well, because each sprite could be a different height and width. Yeah. And of course the size needs to be there, because we need to know how big the sprite is. But I think, you know, the actual location of the sprite should be worked out and available to the rest of the assembler, instead of me doing this sort of me doing this sort of rubbish, which you'll see tomorrow on stream when we get back to this. Hang on, let me open the workspace so it's in big words for you. There we go. So instead of, you know, right, look up, where's look up? Here, like this. Because as you remember, I'm having to do this. I'm having to work it out. I'd rather go here, do word, this. Whoops. I'd rather do here dot word that, and not have to work out where the base binary is and then what's the number of offsets. I want to be able to use the variable name that it gives me. Yeah, because at the moment it doesn't. So that's why I want to do that as well. Do you agree? Do you guys agree? I think it should do that. Or am I overthinking this? I don't think I am. Because then we don't have to do all this working out. We just put the label where it is. Yeah, it'll make it easier for people that want it, yeah. And I definitely want it. And I'm coding it, so it's going to be in. So, right. So that's what I'm going to do. So if anybody wants to work on any of these items, let me know. And then I'll put your name to it. That means that no one else can touch it. Anything that's in progress or test or done, right? Well, in progress anyway. Test, we want everybody to test all these things, yeah? We want everybody to test. What I'm going to do is I've got to figure out how to make it do an auto build, yeah? I've got to figure out how to make it do an auto build. I've never done it before because where I work, us lonely developers are not allowed to do builds. Yeah, that's left up to the QA department. They do the build, so they've got rules in the repos to do development builds, testing builds, and production builds. Yeah, we can't do that. But I've noticed they've got this thing called actions that will allow us, like here, to build and publish the application. So I need to find out how to do it. If anybody's got any experience on how to do these things, I would love to talk to you, so we can, you know, every time somebody changes the development branch, it publishes a development release ready for people to download. And same with the master branch. But I've never done this, so I've got to learn it. I've got to learn how to do it. As you have the source, you can add this feature. Yes, definitely. So please let me know if you want to work on any of these items. If anybody's got any ideas, just bang them in Discord and I'll add them to the list. Because if we can make this really smart, that'll be great. I'm wondering whether we should have a splash screen. So when we fire it up, does a splash screen comes up? Do we have a splash screen? I do. Oh, I thought that was going to crash, but it doesn't. Yeah. We need people to test this, yeah? So if you need an exe file or zip of the project, let me know, yeah? That you can then unzip and then run. Does it crash if you set zip? Well, let's find out. The exit doesn't work. Hang on. Let's add that to the list.
Issue.
It's what?
It's an issue.
It's an issue, yeah. Oh, don't you love it? Right, let's add that as an issue. There we go. Testing. It's the last thing in the list. Yeah. Just click the close button like anybody else. No, it's got to be right. I want this to be at least right. I want people to be happy about it. Right, you wanted to set the zoom before load. Okay, so we're setting the zoom before load. Right, here we go. Open. Come on, John, you are the best programmer in the world. This should work. Nice. Right, hang on. Another one. When loading a sprite project, Zoom not applied. Right, that's what testing's all about. But it didn't crash. Yeah, SP, me and you thinking it didn't crash, it just didn't do it. Loving it. Right, so I presume we're keeping the same name. I also want to do something about the about box, yeah? I want to do something about. We need to still acknowledge Richard and have his website on there, but I think we need to tart it up a bit, and also we need to figure out what version we want to give it, and stuff like that. You know, I also want to make this soft setting. So, does anybody know where we can change the application version number in the settings? Because I'm struggling trying to find it. I know where to do it. I know where to do it for web apps, but I'm struggling to find it in here where we can set the version number or get it to auto increase every time we do a build or something like that. I'm just not sure where it is. I'll have to look. So there's this package version, but that's not the actual version number of the program. Well, I don't think it is anyway. So this says assembly, but if I change it, right, it doesn't reflect, and I don't know. Hang on. View code. See, I've tried to set it here. Application product version. Did I find it and I've just forgot that I found it? Where's the application product number? Yeah. See, they're the things I've changed. But I mean, this has got application product number. Hang on. Application. Provide static methods to process and get the information. The class can be inherited. Okay, let's run it. If I've changed it to 005, will it have changed to 005? Help about. No, it's doing all the zeros, look. So I'm not set in the right place, and I don't know where it is. Let's do this. The assembly informational version attribute. The assembly information. I didn't see that in there. What's that? Let's set that to true. What's that do? Haha, suspicious. It's because I think... Will it allow me to still do it? Oh! Hang on. Okay. Do that again. Right. Where's that number? Where's
About
that?
3 lines above.
Ah, it's here, isn't it? Okay. So, if we say... Oh, let's do this. Pre-release. Right, if I do that, do we get that? No. Alright, let's do it this way. Back to the top, John. Back to the top. That's language version. It's package version. This is annoying when you can't find anything. You'd think it was under here. I've gone too far. Assembly version lower down. Yeah, I did that, mate. But the thing is, the assembly version doesn't reflect in the code. Oh, no, that's package version. Just show version. Well, I mean, like I say, in this here, right? Oh. Build. Right. Where is it? Where is it at? Let's see. You can tell this is my inexperience of building Windows forms for a long time now. Right. Bin. Debug. There we go. Right. Click. Properties. Right. Right. Oh, right. So there's the product version. And there's the file version. So the product version and the file version needs to be the same. But where is the product version? Let me do this again. Come on. See, there's no such thing as product version. There's application, but that's not... I wonder if it's this. Oi, John, pay attention to chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, thank you. But I think it might be this. I think it might be that. Oh, we'll leave them the same. We'll leave them the same. Right, let's just run that and see if that comes through. No! Ugh! Where is this product version coming from? I wonder if it's this. Well, the virus scanner thinks it's a new program. Come on then. Oh, I was hoping it was that. Apparently it's not. Oh dear. That's annoying. It's so easy in .NET. Hang on, is this related to... Oh, hang on. This is not related to the right .NET version. Search for S product version. What, you mean in here? S product version. Oh, you mean search the entire project, okay. Nothing. Nada. Let's see if that is something I can get. Right, application, right. Application dot. Is that a thing? No, it isn't. Right. Alright, let's do that then. Is it related to anything? No. Yeah, I did search the entire solution, mate. But I'll do it again. No. Did you get a test from me now? Huh? What, you mean a pull request? Oh, is it in application CS? Where's application CS? Where's application CS? I don't see it. I don't see an application CS, mate. Oh, it's the library, isn't it? It's a fixed library. Oh, this might tell us. Hang on, this might tell us where that application product version's coming from. So let's go to definition. Right. So, what am I looking for? Product version. Oh, right, okay. Assembly information version attribute. Assembly information of version attribute. I've seen that somewhere. Is that in here? No, it's not in there. Oh, that's just a reflection. Yeah, sure, mate. Hang on. I don't see a pull request. Let me where can I do this? Oh, here we are. Here we are. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that you've forked it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close. I'm gonna have to close the stream. I'll try. I'll do some research. Try and dig this out. Oh, what's the matter, dude? You want to go out? You want to go out? You look very wobbly, don't you? Come here. Here, say hello to everyone. Say hello to everyone. Show them that you've had a really good haircut, look. Yeah? Say hello. Hello, everybody. There you go. Say hello to everyone. Look. You look like a cutie. Like a puppy again. You've had your hair cut. Yeah. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take him out because it looks like he's needing to go. I won't be a second. Right then. Okay. So we will continue with Arcadia tomorrow, the RPI stuff, and yeah, it says you've got it now. Yeah, it says you've got it. So we'll continue this BeebSpriter thing, and we might have a couple of streams or something if we need to talk about it. Anybody got any ideas? Let's get them in there. And if you want to work on some of the things, let me know which item you want to work on so I can set it that you've got that. Yeah. So whoever, if you forked it now, you should have all the new enhancements. Yeah, you should have all the new enhancements if you forked it, and on the development thing, you'll have all the zooms and everything. All right. So I am going to. Yes, mate. It's the only way you could get, this is the only way you can get away with almost a swear word, isn't it? You got to be careful though. Especially with your typos. Right then. Okay, so I'm gonna call it a day for this stream. Back to normal viewing tomorrow. We're gonna carry on with the BBC RPI game. We're gonna get all the others, and I need people to give me path or things so we can work out what we're gonna do for each of the bad guys, and then we'll take it on from there. All right. So, another 4-hour stream. I hope it hasn't been too boring. I know I'm down to 5 people now. I hope it hasn't been too boring, and you know, let's get on with it and make this thing a lot better. Alright? So, Docster, if you get a pull request, just ping me and I'll let you know if I see it, alright? Alright, night night everybody. And then I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.